R. Kelly is going to be spending the rest of his life behind bars. Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Well, I know you're probably saying, Kempire, you're being dramatic. He's 55 years old and has just been sentenced in federal court 30 years in prison. His defense team were aiming for 10 years or less because they themselves had said if they sentence him to 25 years or more in jail, that's basically a life sentence for someone that's 55 years old. So as you know, R. Kelly has been having legal trouble across the country. This is just one of the cases that R. Kelly has been dealing with, and a sentence has come down in regards to the racketeering and other charges. YouTube won't let me say those key words, but you know the charges. I will link the article if you really want to know all the charges, but you know what he's being accused of. So let's go through some of the things that they're reporting in regards to this sentencing. So R. Kelly has been sentenced to 30 years following his conviction in federal court. Okay, he was already convicted. This was the sentencing. And those charges include racketeering and other things, including trafficking. Okay, so R. Kelly, born Robert Sylvester Kelly, the singer-songwriter, 55 years old, was found guilty on one charge of racketeering and 8 counts of violating the Mann Act, which prohibits the transport of any woman or girl across state lines for any, quote, immoral purpose in September of 2021. This is when he was found guilty. So it took about 9 hours across 2 days for the jury of 7 men and 5 women to deliberate and eventually convict R. Kelly. To the victims in this case, your voices were heard and justice was finally served, acting U.S. Attorney Jacqueline Casulist said outside the courtroom after the verdict. No one deserves what they experienced at his hands or the threats and harassment they faced. His sentencing was originally scheduled for May 4th, but was pushed back. Prosecutors asked the judge, Ann Donnelly, for a sentence of more than 25 years for R. Kelly, stating in a sentencing memo that the Chicago-born crooner relied on his fame and money to both carry and conceal his crimes. Sidebar. You know we do sidebars here because there's just so many things going in my mind when it comes to this R. Kelly situation. The fact that they're saying that he used his money and his fame to conceal his crimes, according to, if you put all the puzzles together, it's just very consistent that this is what R. Kelly has been doing for decades. Decades. We already know he married Aaliyah and she was only, what, 15, 14 years old? And he knew that, was fully aware of that. And that's just one of the people. So in light of the seriousness of the offenses, the need for specific deterrence and the need to protect the public from further crimes of the defendant, the government respectfully submits the sentence in excess of 25 years is warranted. This is what the U.S. Attorney's Office from the Eastern District of New York wrote at this time. Indeed, the defendant's decades of crime appear to have been fueled by narcissism and a belief that his musical talent absolved him of any need to conform his conduct, no matter how predatory, harmful, humiliating, or abuse to the strictures of the law. He continued his crimes and avoided punishment for them for almost 30 years and must now be held accountable. These charges are serious, but as I said to you at the top of this video, these aren't the only charges that R. Kelly is facing. He has another case, I believe, in Chicago. I think there might be one in another state. R. Kelly is dealing with a lot, but this alone is a life sentence. This alone is a life sentence. And these are federal charges. Federal charges. There's a lot that we can say in regards to R. Kelly and his behavior over the years, but there's another part of this that we're not talking about. We're not talking about the people that helped R. Kelly do this for years, that continue to shield R. Kelly and his acts for years. You know, we talk about the Tom Girardi and all the people that were assisting him over the years and stealing from victims, we also have to talk about the victims that R. Kelly has had over the years and those people that helped him carry out these things over the years for a check, for R. Kelly to take care of them over the years. Speaking of R. Kelly taking care of them over the years, R. Kelly music has been up during this time. R. Kelly has been still making lots and lots of money from his music during this time. More than ever. More than ever. Outside of R. Kelly's prison, there were R. Kelly fans protesting, rooting for R. Kelly. You know, here on our platform, we always say everyone has a right to their opinion. And you do. Everyone has a right to their opinion. Everyone has a right to a fair trial. But he's been convicted. There is a preponderance, not me talking preponderance, a preponderance of evidence against R. Kelly. He's been convicted. There's been proof. And there's still people that believe that this man is innocent, that he didn't do these things that he's being accused of. Karma is a funny thing and always catches up. Guys, as always, I want to know your reaction to this sentence. Do you think it's enough time? Maybe you think it's too harsh. Let's have that grown conversation in a healthy, constructive way below. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Thanks for watching.